Good morning to all of you. This is Ronak from Standard 10th. Today I have been given an opportunity by respected Mukund sir to tell about globalization and Silk Route. So let's begin with globalization. So we can define globalization as it is an activity, a process or a phenomenon which is performed by various countries and various people to connect the world. It is all about how our world is connected. Globalization is how our world is becoming more connected than before. It includes trade, exchange of currency, traveling, sharing ideas, etc. Let us understand these points briefly. The first one is trade. From the earlier 3000 BCE, the coastal trade between Indus Valley civilization and other civilization took place. This shows that globalization exists at that time also. Exchange of currency. The second point is exchange of currency. For trade, we often exchange our currency. The same process was going for more than 1 millennia, before one than more millennia. Millennia means thousand of years. From the 3000 BC, the people of Indus Valley civilization used seashells, also known as cawdies in Hindi. The people of Indus Valley civilization used seashells for their trade. The third point is travelers. By the same period of time, people start moving from one point to another, and they also start sharing their thoughts, their knowledge to one another. This was because of the transportation and communication. The transportation and communication are the two major factors of globalization. In the modern world, transportation and communication reduces the large geological distances. Fourth point is knowledge and ideas. With the travelers, the knowledge and philosophy of different peoples, the different person reach at different corner of the world. That helped to connect the people, and it was because of globalization. The fifth and the last point is disease and germs. Apart from the positive points, globalization have some negative points also. One of them is diseases and germs. You will be surprised to know that in ancient time, many of the countries got vanished because of this factor. This was all about globalization. Let us move to Silk Routes. So after hearing the name Silk Route, the first question arises that are they the path or way by which the ancient merchants did the trade of silk? The answer is yes. These routes are discovered by archaeologists, by which the ancient people trade. The Silk Routes was connected by both land route and sea routes. The name Silk Routes gives an special attention to Chinese silk cargoes route. This was the way by which the raw silk and various. This was the way by which the raw silk and various knitted silk cloth were exported from Asia to North Africa and European countries. Apart from silk, various Chinese pottery and Indian spices were exported to European countries by the same route. But silk was a precious material at that time, hence these routes are known as silk routes. So this was all about globalization and silk routes. Thank you.